I can hardly believe I'm saying this. Well, I can believe I'm saying it, but I can hardly believe that you're hearing it on this video. I have a new microphone. I'm going to touch wood, as the actress said to the bishop, because itchy nose already. Ooh, itchy nose. The boy has tech broed for me on my behalf, which he can do. Who knew he had those hidden tech bro depths? But he does. And he was like, oh, you just need to get this adapter and then that'll work. Like, is there like a secret school that you go to where you are told all these things, and I did not go to that school? Or was I truant? I could be a truant. I probably would have been really bored, got maths face and wandered off to find some glitter in W.H. Smith's or something like that. Maybe that's what happened. Anyway, we have microphone. I know, and that means, look, there's nothing to look at, but look what we can do. We can do that, and that, and that. Yes, we're back, everybody. Welcome to Gemstone Tarot, 14th, Thursday, not necessarily in that order, 2025. Aries going into, where's my readers? One moment. My slightly more expensive pair, these are £1.79, the other ones are £1.29. But these are red, and I do like the colour. Moon going from Aries into Taurus, 22 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. Okay, Sun goes into Virgo next week. Next week. Yeah, must be. Yeah, 22nd, next Friday. Okay, we don't need to know about that just yet, but there is a very nice picture in the diary telling us about that. Very nice. Okay, I was so excited about having a microphone because, believe me, it's been a journey, as they say. It really has. That I haven't chosen which cards to use, but I'm going to have a looky-see here, and I'm feeling a bit Brian and Wendy Fruity. A bit Fruity-Rudy. Heart of the Fairy Oracle. So, provided we can keep an eye on the nudie in the Fruity Heart of the Fairy Oracle, we'll see. I may have to do some crystal covering because I refuse to use gold pen on my Heart of the Fairy Oracle deck. Do check out the love reading, the spicy love reading, I know, which is below. I will link it in the description box. And hello to everybody who has newly joined the Gemstars. Massive thank you, because it really does support the channel and help me to buy more microphones, of which recently, this is my 4th in a month. I know, but blah. Mercury retrograde is like microphone going weird time. I'll probably find that the 3 I thought were broken weren't broken, but I didn't press something or some stupid thing like that. But anyway, welcome to all the new Gemstars. I did put a Gemstars, it's either a pick a card or I think it's your most important question reading. And if you want to join the Gemstars, you are very welcome to join us. We are swelling in numbers, and the link is below in the description box, or there is a join button, so I'm told. Okay. Someone is sanding, my lord, come by art. There is this poor person, of course someone's sanding. There's 3 people sanding at the moment. They're like, one's a tenor, one's a soprano, one's the bass. So this poor dude over there is sanding his floors. And let me know in the comments if you've ever sanded a house like the floors. Every floor, I think, in this house is sanded. No carpet except for the stairs, partly because I hate vacuuming, partly because it's really good if you've got animals, isn't it? But by God, that's a mission. With the thing, it makes this awful noise. It goes like that. I know that noise so well. And then you go to the corner. Oh my God, the microphone thing's flashing red. It's like, what is this woman doing? Making noises of a sander. You go to the corner and all the corners are dark brown still, and the rest of it's all golden. So then you have to get some weird little Dremel and you have to go into the corners. Ugh. Mine probably all need redoing, but I'm not doing it. That's it. Okay, let's look. we've got some weird cards, but I sort of understand the message because it's Frine and Bendy Rude. Oh yeah, there you are. That's the whole thing of it. This is a delightful deck, by the way. It's now become rare and weird and expensive. Oh God, I'm so hot. But back when I bought it for next to nothing, I never knew what it was, and I bought it on a complete... Those are great, those things, aren't they? When you don't know what something is, it doesn't cost much, and you think, do you know what? Why not? And the shop doesn't exist now, of course. So, anyhow, the paradox. This is, I think, and I can't tell because I get into a paradox when I'm looking. Can you get a face either way, up or down? Yeah, you can. So that's one side. That's down. And that's the other side. Yeah, you can. And do you know what? This is like, you know, when I talk about St. Paul and letter to the Corinthians, seeing through a glass darkly, which is just the best way of saying I can sort of see it, but it's weird. That's the first time, because I used to read the book with these back in the day. I don't even know where it is now. When I first started using them, it comes with a very good hardback guide, which is beautiful. And I used to read them because they're a bit confusing and I had to learn them, and I've had them now for like probably 7 years, 8 years, something like that. So it always used to say there were two faces, and I used to think, well, even up until this day today, I've always thought, I can't see them. It was like the 3D things you could never see at the shopping mall. But today, for the first time, not through a glass darkly, but just through a glass that's just come out of the dishwasher, I do see the face both sides. Weird, because I did a reading the other day that had said the mirror has two faces. Might have been the love reading. Let me know if you can remember, because once I've done a reading, it's like shling, gone out of my head. Okay. Something is paradoxical. Personally, I think it's the shadow of Mercury, because it's... Oh, gosh, the microphone's showing like red every time I say anything loud. Let me do that. Because for me, it's been almost more difficult in the shadow period at the end than it has been all the way through. It's usually, for me, difficult in the beginning and difficult in the end. And yeah, I think this has followed that pattern, to be fair. So something is paradoxical. It's riding two horses with one arse, and we can't work it out. If you could hear someone sneezing, that was such a big sneeze. Oh God. Okay, God, I'm so hot. I might have to... One moment, people. The silky scrunchie is going to have to come in. I can't. I'm so hot. It's 29 degrees today. And I can't open my window. Oh, that's better. Okay. So, two horses, one arse. Paradoxical. Going in both directions. We can't work it out. But sometimes, especially in the most interesting times, and I do feel like... I know everyone thinks they're living in interesting times, but I think we're coming up to the eclipses, which I will do videos on, and let me know if you've got any ideas of what kind of videos you would like for the full moon lunar eclipse, which is on the 7th, I think, and the partial new moon solar eclipse in Virgo on the 21st, because it's the 7th, it must be 14 days. Whew, mass face. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like and I'll do them. I think the paradoxical energy that we're in... Oh, just watching some kids in the street chalking on a wall. That's great, isn't it? The days when you could chalk on a wall the whole time. I do feel that the paradoxical energy that we're in is useful and transitional, and whenever, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have, whenever you are betwixt and between two important points or like a pivotal shift in your life, you tend to find you're running two lives parallel, or two things are true, or it's a yes and a no all at the same time. And it's this way that you have to kind of mix those things in together. And I feel like we're in that energy. It's the boy shutting the door quietly. You can probably hear all these noises. Then we have the crone. And the crone in the background is telling us about wisdom. You can see there's a little pearl at the bottom, pearl of wisdom. And we also have the green woman. The green woman is like a verb, someone who's been greening in the forest. So she's part of the forest. Her hair is part of the forest. There's something here about innate knowledge and what you know, and being able to rely on that at a time when your life is riding two horses with one arse. Okay, there is a plumb line, a streamline of knowledge that you have, and it's true and it's worth it and you can rely on it, but it's not straightforward. Then we have the Queen of Hearth and Home. The Queen of, and when I said those words, it was 11:11 on the clock, by the way. The Queen of Hearth and Home, I love this. This is about literally, never mind what fantastical, paradoxical weirdness is going on in your life. You just keep this circle of sameness and your hearth and home around you, whatever that may be. You know, big, small, doesn't matter. It's yours. And that just helps keep you grounded. And then we have the Elven Knight, and the Elven Knight is it's divine masculine energy, but I'm kind of reading it in this reading as the electricity that goes through you and the world, and how you are part. It's all that whole we are all stardust thing. You know, how you are a part of it. You are not separate from it. So it's confusing, but you're part of the confusion, and that puts you at home in it. Oof, you've got to love Brian and Wendy Freed, haven't you? Oh, that's good. Got a girl with furry white headphones. They're so cool. Hang on. Furry white massive headphones that look like it's winter, but they're actually headphones. And she's just eating a banana. Kudos, lady. Okay, I'm off ski. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.